What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rowdy Player One channel. I am Rowdy, and this is the weekly recap. It is the first one in a while, and I'm going to try to start doing these every week. Try to be super consistent and stay on track where I can keep things on track as far as my reading, let you know the plan of what I'm going to be reading next, what's coming up on the channel, and all the good stuff. So let's sit back, let's relax. I've got some H2O today because I need more water. I still have a cough. It will not go away, and I may end up having to go to the doctor. So let's start off this weekly recap with life and channel updates. Just trying to get back on track, getting everything going again. Getting my videos back out. I'll try to do 2 a week and kind of go from there and stay consistent with it again. And looking forward to doing it. I've been in a really good headspace this past week and a half, and pretty happy about it. I've got quite a bit accomplished, and I'm pretty proud of myself over it, which don't happen too much. So, and secondly, just as I had mentioned a while ago, just trying to get rid of this cough. So if you notice, there's a lot of edits in this video, a lot of cuts. It's because I cannot quit coughing, so I have to keep drinking water. Otherwise, I'll just have 8 minutes of just me cutting stuff out. And I don't want to edit for that long. That's not fun. So let's go with books I finished this week. Well, first off, I got an ARC for The Pawns of Havoc by Dave Lawson. This was fantastic. I gave it 5 stars. I really like The Envoys of War by Dave. It was great. And on this right here, he just absolutely stepped up his writing. You know, this is a side character from The Envoys of War, Cork, and him and 2 other companions go on a I guess you'd say a trip to get rid of some cargo and some people, and we'll leave it at that. Shenanigans happen, things go on, lots of death, lots of kind of political maneuvering and stuff, which is kind of like in Envoys. But man, Dave's writing has gotten so good. Like, The Envoys of War was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I don't know what it is. Like, Dave's like, let's turn it up a notch, crank the dial to 11, and put this out. Excellent, excellent read. Highly suggest. It comes out, I think it's May 29th, and highly suggest you picking it up. Novella, so it's not super long. I think you'll enjoy it. Next up, I finished Hyperion. And holy crap, this is the weirdest possible book I think I've ever read. I mean, I put it out on X earlier in the week, and I said that I was so confused. I don't know if I love this book or if I absolutely hate it, because it's just something else. I mean, it's basically pilgrims, or what they call pilgrims, trying to get to Hyperion, and they all have, I think there's 7 of them that go, but 6 stories is what's told, and each person's story is basically how they got to where they were at to get to go to Hyperion. And then you have this crazy monster called the Shrike, and wow, there's a lot of, let's see, there's a lot of cussing in the book, a lot of kind of sexual content and stuff. So if that's kind of not your thing, I would suggest not reading it by no means. But it's something else. I don't really know how to explain. I think I may end up having to reread it to kind of see what I really think about it. I gave it 4 stars, but there's a chance if I went back and reread it that I could possibly go higher with it. I just don't. I don't know, because the more I listen to it on the audio more than I read it. So I just don't know what to think about it. It's my problem. It's the weirdest thing. So, but I have a little bit more to talk about this in just a minute, close to the end of the video. So I'll leave that right there for you to see. All right. So what am I currently reading? Well, I picked up Love, Family, Cancer by Bill Beckett, and I started this morning, and I am already 70 pages in, 73 to be exact. And I think it's like 150-ish. Yeah, around 150 pages. So I'm halfway done, and holy cow, this is good. It's emotional. You know, you just, man, it's hard. It's so good. Like, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's super sad, don't get me wrong. But I mean, in the beginning, it's not. It's Bill's kind of love story, I guess you would say, with his wife, how they met, which is really cool. If you remember anything, if you're as old as me, I'm 40 or around that age, you'll know about dial-up internet and stuff. But the cool thing about how him and his wife met and their journey through life together, and I'm getting to the part where she ends up getting cancer for the second time, and man, it's getting pretty emotional. And I want to say I really like it, but and at this opposite, it's really sad too. So it's like, it's hard to kind of put into words what I'm thinking about it. But so far, it's fantastic. I really like this. I can't wait to finish and see what all's left in store for me to read on it. But it's so good. Bill did a excellent job on what I've read so far. I'm halfway done, so really, really good. So that's what I'm currently reading. What am I going to read? Well, next up, after I knock out Love, Family, Cancer, we're going to go to Bloodbound. I'm trying to catch up from what I had planned all for the month of April, and I'm doing my best. So, Bloodbound is going to be next. It's book 2 of the Binding Tenets trilogy. Book 3 just come out a couple weeks ago, I think, and I've read book 1. It was really good, so I'm excited to continue Lynn's journey through book 2, and I'll be talking about this in just a little bit more as well, in just a minute. So, and then while I'm reading that, I'm actually going to audiobook Howling Dark. Finished Empire of Silence, and last week, and I really didn't enjoy it. I thought the writing's pretty good, but there's a lot of action, I think, that's missing in it. It could have been 10 times better if there was more action. And I'll explain a lot more of that when me and Josh from Already Overbooked have our live. And but yeah, I'll talk about that more in a second too. I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. All right, so that's what I'm going to read and what I did read. What happened on the channel last week? Well, I had a book haul / book mail video from March and April because I hadn't put one out in like 2 months. So I went ahead and dropped it. Got some really awesome books. I love my Broken Binding Malazan books. They are beautiful looking. And I got some really cool stuff from authors and just so awesome. Bought a few books from them as well, and I've really enjoyed, getting to get them in my hands and put them on the shelves because some of them are incredible on what they look like. Can't wait to get to read them. That's my big thing, is getting the time to knock them out. That's what I'm really wanting to do. So, next week plans. what's going to happen next week? Well, I have a couple of things. First off, I'm going to put out my TBR for June. And I already know one book that's going to be on it because I've got a buddy read with the Bearded Book Beast, and we're going to be doing Lost Souls, and looking forward to reading that. But I will talk about that next week. But I'm going to do something different. I've watched, I know one YouTuber or BookTuber do this, but I'm going to change the way I do my TBRs, I think. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to be picking. Something else is going to be picking for me, and really looking forward to it. So that takes the pressure off of me to where if something don't get picked, I can't complain about it because I want to read it, or I can't be blamed about it because I hadn't got to read nothing yet because I wasn't the one that picked it. But stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out, I think, Wednesday. I'm going to try to start doing stuff on, or dropping videos on my weekly updates on Sundays, and my normal some other video if I can on Wednesday is kind of the plan right now, and hopefully kind of stick to that. But yes, looking forward to doing that TBR video. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope y'all enjoy it. I've got an extremely busy week as far as being on channels and people that I've got on. So here we go. First off, today, at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, I will be on a buddy read for Hyperion with a brand new group that we have named Books, Bros, and Banter. And looking super forward to it. We have been talking about this since the end of Lonesome Dove. And we have lost a member, sadly, with Travis, but we have gained a member, and I will say who that is in just a second. But first, let's roll the intro video.
In the beginning, there was books. Then the bros showed up.
Kevin, you son of a bookworm. What? You haven't been lifting any chunky books lately?
I only read dime store paperbacks. I'm cheap. Okay, you win.
It's Rowdy Player One here. I'm hauling overdue library books to Shaky Town. When you get that call from the librarian and they ask if you have paid your dues, you do what old Rowdy does. You tell the librarian that the check is in the mail.
Paging Dr. Loken. Paging Dr. Loken. You have a phone call at the front desk.
Give me that, you twerp. Hello?
We got a problem. Rowdy has gone missing, and we got to find those overdue library books.
I'm on it, Chief. I gotta find Rowdy and his overdue library books. We have 24 hours before we're hit with fines. I've never been to a library. I'm gonna need your help.
I would love to help you.
Forget it, you can't read. Never mind, let's go.
I have my CDL license and can drive anything out there.
I've seen you drive. I'll take a cab instead, and you smell like cheese.
Well, Scott, the idea is to start a book discussion called Books, Bros, and Banter. How does that sound to you?
Well, I think that sounds great.
That's good news. Do you like turtles?
Well, you got me on that one. I love turtles. I love catching them and eating them.
You're in the club.
Sounds fun.
We have a great dental plan. Do you floss?
Every day.
Well, you can see your way out now.
Oh, see ya.
Okay. Do you mind wrapping up this intro?
Oh, I don't see why not.
Books, Bros, and Banter.
get us in an awful lot of trouble, man.
We already in trouble.
Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. I can't read it. There's no words on it. Sure, there's no words there. To play us out. I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? I can't do it. Okay, we'll do it live. Okay. Well, no, we'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. So what'd y'all think about that? I thought it was pretty awesome. Scott from Some Other Character is the one that came up with that. He did an incredible job. It's hilarious. But Books, Bros, and Brand Banter consist of me, Rowdy, and Rowdy Player One. It consists of Scott from Some Other Character. It consists of Kevin from Kevin Told Reads. And last but not least, the man to complete, I would say, the Three Musketeers, but we're going to go with the 4 book bros of the apocalypse of Book Bros and Banter, Dr. Logan from Novel Insights. So yes, look forward today, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. We'll be on Scott's channel, Some Other Character, for the first ever Books, Bros, and Banter buddy read of Hyperion. And in that, we will be announcing the next buddy read, what book it will be, and whose channel it will be on. And it's going to be another really good book. I'll leave it at that. Stay tuned and come watch in just a few hours whenever this drops. Next up, I'm on another buddy read. That's right. On May the 20th, which is this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be on Already Overbooked with Josh, and we will be discussing Empire of Silence. And finally get to talk about that. It got canceled and redone, so I'm sorry about that happening, but we're going to do it. And after that on Tuesday, I'm going straight into Howling Dark because I need to know more about this. I wasn't super pleased with the first book, but everyone says after the beginning, basically of book 2, from then on, this series is unbelievably awesome. So we're about to find out. So as soon as me and Josh are done with our buddy read discussion Tuesday night, I'm going straight into Howling Dark and continuing on. And we'll see if Josh wants to continue with me or not. We'll figure it out. But I know I'm running this train on down the track and continuing on with the series. And then finally, I have an author interview on Insert More Coins on Thursday, May 27th. My bad. Thursday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. with the great G.J. Terrell. And we'll be discussing The Binding Tenants series, where I hope to have pretty decently far along with book 2, which is Bloodbound, and talk about the whole series, his trilogy that he just finished, and talk about book 3 that just come out. And I had to cancel on him a few weeks ago. Now it's rescheduled. We're back on track and looking forward to talking to GJ on Thursday of this coming up week. And then finally, last thing I got, what have I been watching? Well, not much, but since we got back from Universal, my wife and kids, for some reason, after going through all of Hogwarts and going through both Universal and Islands of Adventure with all of Harry Potter stuff, they have literally rewatched all 7 of the Harry Potter movies in the past 3 days, I think. I've watched movie number 2, I think, and movie number 6 with them. Other than that, they've just been binging it, and they finished it last night. Movie number 7 or 8, whatever many there's, I don't remember. There's so many. It's an incredible movie, or all of them are incredible, and it just gets better and better. So that's about it. That's about all I've watched. Hadn't really done anything else. I've just been reading as much as I possibly can to try to get caught back up from April, but I'm in really good headspace. Things are going good. I'm knocking things out. and I've had some really good reads, and that has really helped. Because if I had read something bad, that would have crushed me. But luckily, that has not happened. So, other than that, that's all I got. I hope y'all have a incredible week. Nothing but 5-star reads, of course. And if you will, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Have y'all read any of these books? Let me know what you plan on reading this week. And of course, come join me on all of these things. It's Buddy Reads or the interview with GJ. Looking really forward to all of it. Super excited to chat with y'all again. And if you will, subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day. Bye.